On the not so beautiful Thursday, Felix and Jerry were on the way to promote their new album in one of the popular TV show called Brother Talk. Oh, and in case you didn't know, Felix and Jerry were in a singer group named Star. They consisted of 6 members, which is Felix, Jerry, Chris, Sebastian, Steve, and Phillips. All of them could sing, dance, and act. One of the members, Felix, was really famous for his unreal handsome face. He was even given a nickname, Face Genius. But unfortunately, because of that, his talents were often overshadowed by his visual. Back to the story. Felix and Jerry arrived at the recording place. The reporters took some pictures of them and then they headed to the studio. They met Zach, who was the host of Brother Talk and also their senior as a singer. Zach has met several times with Felix and Jerry in other programs, especially music program, so they kind of close. Then the three of them met the other hosts, Colin and Robin. They were both not singers like Felix, Jerry, and Zach, but they were comedians. All of them had a little conversation before the recording to reduce the awkwardness seen on the television. And finally, the recording began. "Hey everyone, he's not the cat from Felix the Cat Felix," said Jerry. "And he's not a mouse from Tom and Jerry, Jerry. Nice to meet you all," said Felix, introduced each other. "Wow, you guys finally here!" Zach welcomed them excitedly. "Yes, we're finally back with our new album called Me, You, and Us," announced Jerry. "And the title song for this album called Number. We worked so hard for this album, so please give a lot of support," continued Felix. Colin suddenly jumped into the conversation. "Felix, you don't need to work hard, you know, right? Your face already does it all." Felix, taken back by the comment Colin made. "No, of course it's not true," replied Felix to Colin. Apparently, Robin joined. "Well, I think it's true. You just have to stand there and do nothing. People will still love you." Robin supported what Colin said. "Of course not. It's not true," Felix responded with uncomfortable smile. Since a change of the mood and tension, Zach decided to take over. "Well guys, why don't we move on to the next topic because there are so much things we want to ask to our guests, Felix and Jerry, right?" said him. Finally, they changed the conversation to the next topic. After quite some times, the tension is gone and the mood back to enjoyable again. But then, when they began to talk about audition, Colin and Robin started to joke carelessly to Felix again. "So, I'm curious, how did you guys pass the audition?" asked Lawrence. Jerry was the first to answer. In my case, I did modeling and acting since I was a child. So one day, the producer that my mom knew told her he wanted to make a singer group. So he asked me and some of child actor to join his company, and then yeah, I just joined and become a trainee, explained Jerry. How about you, Felix? Asked Zach. I'm pretty sure he didn't do much but pass the audition, Colin suddenly said. He entered the audition room, standing there, and the judges said accepted. He did nothing. Robin also joined to tease Felix. Yes, that's right. He just showed his face on the door and he passed immediately, added Colin. Jerry, who saw the fourth smile begin to form on Felix's face, answered it for him. Felix did a street casting, he said. Oh, really? How was it? Asked Zack curiously. Felix answered with a relief sign. Ah, yes, I was on the way to a science academy on Sunday when suddenly someone approached me and asked if I have tried an audition. I said no, and then she gave me her business card and asked me to follow her right now to do the audition. Of course, I declined because I have to attend the academy, and she said to call her when I have time. To be honest, I never have the desire to become a singer or to work in this industry before. Robin immediately reacted. A person like you always say that, said Robin. Yeah, they said they didn't have interest at first, but succeeded in everything they do. Colin supported Robin's statement. Then what next, Felix? Zack ignored and cut them. Yeah, so I just left, and turns out my teacher were watching and listening to our conversation. Then he said I must do the audition and that he can reschedule the session. So yeah, I came to the audition and sing, dance, and do stuff they tell me to do. And after a few days, they told me that I passed, explained Felix with a slight forced smile on his face. Wow, that's a very interesting story. Now let's move on to the next topic after some break, said Zack. And cut, shouted the director. Jerry signed hard. Ah, finally I can breathe. Felix looked at him confused. Why are you looking so tense? Oh, by the way, I want to go to the toilet. You want to come? Said Felix. No, I think I want to talk with Zack, answered Jerry. Okay then, said Felix. Then he left Jerry to the toilet. Zack suddenly appeared in front of Jerry. So, I heard your conversation with Felix and you said you want to talk to me? Asked Zack. Oh, it's nothing serious actually. I just want to say thank you for taking care of me and Felix and for defending Felix, said Jerry seriously. Zack surprised because he actually feel guilty towards Felix. I don't think I deserve that because I actually so sorry for today's recording. I feel so guilty when I see Felix's face, replied Zack. I had been experiencing what Felix gone through in the first 3 months of my career and it hurts so much. While he's been going through this since the beginning until now, I want to do something for him, but I don't know what it is. Yeah, me too. But I'm pretty sure he won't let me. He always said it's okay, but I could read his face, said Jerry. Suddenly, the director called Zach's name to shoot the closing, so they have to stop their conversation. Then Jerry went to wait for Felix in front of the toilet. Felix suddenly came out. "Whoa, what is this? Why are you here?" questioned Felix. "I did talk to Zach, but he has to shoot for closing, so I came here." "How's today's shoot?" said Jerry. I think it went pretty well," answered Felix. "Oh, really? I don't think so. The joke was too much, don't you think?" said Jerry with a hint of anger in his voice. "Jerry, they were just joking. You promised me not to discuss about this anymore. Like I always said, I'm fine. I'm okay with it," said Felix to calm Jerry down. "Okay, fine, you won again." Jerry gave in. Meanwhile, on the set, Zach decided to confront Robin and Colin. "For your information, the jokes were too much today," said Zach. I think no, I did this every week, remember?" replied Colin. "I don't know what is wrong with you, Colin, but how do you feel when others don't acknowledge your hard work? How can you say his career was built with his face?" asked Zach emotionally. Hearing those words, Robin immediately felt guilty. Meanwhile, Colin just ignored it. At the end of the recording, Felix and Jerry were back to the set to bid goodbye to all the staff. When they approached the house, Robin suddenly apologized to Felix. "Felix, Jerry, I'm so sorry for making you uncomfortable today. Especially you, Felix. I'm so sorry for taking it too much today," said Robin. Felix flustered and felt a bit awkward because of a sudden apologize. Then Colin, surprisingly, apologized too. "I also apologize for making such comment. I shouldn't have making a joke if it's hurting people," said Colin. "What are you both talking about?" "It's fine, I swear. I know you're just joking and it's all for the show. It broke my heart at first, but I'm getting used to it. Don't worry. I'm okay, no hard feelings," said Felix jokingly to break the tension. It got a little awkward, so we better bid our goodbye now. Thank you so much for taking care of us today, and please support our new album. See you next time, all. Jerry ended the conversation because he couldn't stand the awkwardness. And actually, they have another schedule to attend, so they have to leave as quick as possible. On the way, Jerry started the conversation. "So, how was it when they apologized?" asked Jerry while looking at Felix's face. "It was weird, but it also felt so nice," said Felix with a big smile. "Yeah, you don't have to tell me. I can see it in your face. You're happy," said Jerry while smiling back to Felix.